We're back continuing this great conversation with women's volleyball head coach Brian Gimmillaro, who coached, among others, Misty May, three-time Olympian. How do you stay in shape over 12 years to be an Olympian gold medalist each time? To me, it's a miracle.
You know, we've been lucky enough that 16 times our players have been named to the Olympic team. Tara Cross was the first four-time Olympian. And Danielle Scott this time became the first five-time Olympian. And she's the only U.S. Olympian who's been there five times who played on her legs. There's been some shooters and archers, but a five-time Olympian.
I mean, to me, to be just good enough to get into the Olympics is incredible. And then to win a medal, any medal, no less gold medal, and then to win it 4 years apart for 3, 4, 5 times is mind-boggling.
It is. You asked how they got staying in shape. There's a couple qualities that every winner seems to have, and that is there's a true sense of pride. It's not a false sense. It's an earned sense. It's pulling back into family history and the pride that the family had, no matter what culture, what identity, they have this sense of pride that comes from somewhere. Once players attach to that, once we all attach to that, becomes a real sense of pride. All the players, all the Olympians had that.
Really?
And the other thing they had, and you can see, we have inside our locker room, when you leave for the game, each player touches a picture. And above the picture it says, find a way to make your teammates better. Because I found that every good player found a way to make the people around them better.
Wow.
And they were always humble about it. So you never knew that they had this ability to make other people better.
Wow.
And the other people didn't know it either.
Wow.
And it's always a characteristic of great players.
Well, Misty's team, 36-0, undefeated, unheard of before or since in NCAA history, never losing a match. Did you have any sense when Misty May first came to Long Beach State that she would blossom into this incredible success?
You believe in all players that walk in the door. Every player that walks in the door. We tell them, I don't share this very often, we tell them we believe in Disney movies. You know, we believe that everybody deserves the opportunity to finish that movie. And sometimes in big games we even talk during the timeouts and the end of the game. But yes, I believe that Missy could do anything. And I believe that every player has their spot and their role to make themselves very successful.
You once told me that even if you win a match, if the team did not play up to their potential, that you were dissatisfied. And even sometimes when you lost a match, where the team maxed out and they were just beaten by a better team, so be it.
Well, the second part is partially true. The second part is I always believe that we can do better. But I do believe you have to analyze how well you executed and how well you can focus and how disciplined you are and how responsible you are. And that really is the focus. And if you can stay on that, then success usually follows.
My dear friend, the late Larry Agajanian, was fond of quoting Vince Lombardi, who said, "We didn't lose, we were just behind when time ran out."
Larry was a wonderful guy. It was funny. My daughter was in town, and she just met Larry a few weeks before he passed, and I talked to her about it last night, and she was saying, "God, what a nice guy he was," and I felt the same way, and I feel bad about that. Vince Lombardi, I mean, you can't argue with his dedication and his loyalty.
What about diversity and the role we have here at Long Beach State, one of the most diverse campuses in America, students from 100 different countries. The athletic teams reflect that diversity. You once told me that actually is a strength to your team. Would you expand on that?
And one culture can be very strong. Many cultures together can be, infinitely stronger. As I talked about, a sense of pride from each culture, sharing with each other, is a dynamic and dramatic thing. I've watched it happen. I've watched it occur. I'm just lucky to be part of that. I know that I'm a white male dealing with women of very different ethnic backgrounds, and I admire and appreciate all of that, and to stay together and work together in that, and to share the strengths that they have from their cultural background is incredibly important for my team, for our university, and for the country.
So bottom line, that diversity brings additional strength to your team.
A multiple of additional strength.
Amen to that, and we'll be back with more of our show after these messages.
How do you like your chances the rest of the way?
I got no idea. But I do know that if we stay with Naples Rib Company, at least we won't go hungry.
Coach, what do you think about some of those questionable calls tonight?
Yeah, but if you want a sound call, I'd call Naples Rib Company. You can't miss on that call.
Then Naples Rib Company is part of your game plan?
There really is nothing more motivating than a great barbecue meal at Naples Rib Company.
Victory or not, Naples Rib Company, great game plan.
At Performance Plus Tire, you'll find we carry Toyo tires. For over 50 years, Toyo has been a world leader in the development of high-quality tires. Optimum performance, safety, and a comfortable ride. That's what makes Toyo tires great. And now come into Performance Plus Tire for a great deal on these Toyo tires. Proxys ST, Open Country AT, and Proxys 4. Toyo tires, driven to perform. Come in today and we'll install new Toyo tires on your vehicle while you wait. Performance Plus Tire on Cherry Avenue, 1 mile north of the 405 in Long Beach.
I want to improve my career opportunities.
I want to earn a higher salary at my job.
I'd like to finish what I started.
The new Bachelor of Arts in Liberal Arts degree completion program at Cal State Long Beach will help you achieve your educational goals while keeping your life in balance. Contact our customer service center at 1-800-963-2250 for more information, or visit us on the web. Let CSULB help you finish what you started.
As your business searches for smart ways to save, don't forget about the one that's right in front of you. Switch to the Charter Business Bundle and you can save big without sacrificing a thing. Get reliable business telephone and high-speed internet with local support and great features. Power your business with great savings starting today. It's easy to pay less and get more. Call now and make a switch to the Charter Business Bundle.